Hi, I'm Jill Fraser. I've been a miniaturist for over 30 years, and I started this YouTube channel to share my work with you and to show you some of the things that I do and how I do them, and to show you how I meet some of the challenges that I find in my workshop from day to day. So I hope you enjoy this video. Hi, so I have spent a lot of time today painting and gluing. I seem to have just painted and glued, but I have done other things. And one of the things I'm really happy with is that I've managed to complete the stairwell part here, this half of a floor, and now you can see how important that partition was, because it holds the whole thing together. And I also finished the banisters, and that's also starting to have some definite design now, a definite pattern, and it looks quite Tudorish. I've got all these Tudor words now that I know about: Tudorability and Tudorish, and I'll Tudorize it. And I've got my steps, and I've actually taped that piece because it kept falling down into the stairwell and I was having terrible trouble retrieving it. So these are the last flight of steps that come up from here, and it will have a balustrade, and it'll go up into what is going to be the maid's quarters, and then on this side will be the little girl Anne, her bedroom. So that's how that's going to go. So I'm really happy with the way that's gone together. And my little Tudor panels and drawings all coming together nicely. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been doing the basic shape of a chest, because I want to put a Tudor chest here. And I have to do a lot of decoration on this, and it's going to stand on little feet, or a little stand, or even probably a little... They used to put them on other chests to make them higher, so you can look into them easily, and that opens like that. And this is a system that I've used, and it's very easy to open and shut things with that, and it hinges very successfully. And where I've got this darker bit, that's where I've put super glue. Now I needed to make this edge really hard, and this was a piece of MDF, and so super glue sinks into the MDF and it makes it extremely hard, and so then it's going to be more hard wearing. When I keep doing that, it's not going to split. So that's a little tip when you're using MDF. Now I'll just show you how small my drill is when I'm drilling the holes for the pins and the sides. I've got bigger nails in there for the moment, but I've got smaller pins to go in there, and they go through there, and they go through the eyelet, and then the whole lid hinges like that. So it looks pretty rough at the moment, but just watch the space, and hopefully I'll have interesting things on the front, an interesting little framework that it sits in. And we'll see how we go. And so the other thing that I was doing today, because my magazine deadline is coming up in a week's time, and I've got to get my pages finished, and I was making a little cardigan, a knitting pattern. So this will be in my next issue. And so that's taken me a day to sew up and put the buttons on and finish it off for her. It's got a neat little collar and a little band. So that was just a break away from the brown and black paint and the Tudor. So she's going to be 1930s, so I'm really leaping across the decades here with the 1930s girl and my Tudor house. But all in a day's work for a miniaturist like me. So I shall see you tomorrow in the usual time, the usual place probably. And hopefully I will be able to get thinking about my floor and my ceiling on this one, and it'll have to be decorated underneath. And I'm going to have another trip to the timber yard to get some more plywood, because I've actually used up all my sheets of ply. So that'll be something I'll have to do. And what I'm going to do for the roof is I'm going to draw a really detailed drawing of the roof. A bit like my detailed drawing of the wall, I will be drawing the roof in every tiny detail. So I know that when I finally get to do it, it's actually going to look okay. So there we go. So hang in there and we'll get this house finished by July and we'll be on to something else. I'd just like to finish with a quick reminder for those of you who haven't looked at the channel membership yet. It does give you full access to my digital magazine and all the back issues and any other little extras that I throw your way. So please have a look.